Hi, welcome to the Savvy Steward YouTube channel. Thank you so much for checking this video out. Please like, subscribe, share. I'm always interested to hear what kind of content viewers want to hear on the financial end. So feel free to let me know so I can be sure to talk about it. I wanted to talk today about what truly makes someone a financial expert, or what even makes someone an expert at all. Like, how much experience do you have to have? How much education do you have to have? Like, what again makes someone that expert? And I realized I didn't have a YouTube intro video, so I wanted this to be somewhat of an intro to me, or why you would feel even comfortable taking any type of financial advice or suggestions from me. So I don't I have not always considered myself a financial expert. I've just always been around money. My first job was a cashier at Six Flags over Georgia. Like that, I've always kind of had a liking or just an understanding of money. My first accounting class was in high school, my senior year. I thought I was going to go into college and become a dentist, and I still really find dentistry very fascinating, but I really enjoyed that one accounting class, and it changed my whole trajectory for college and career. So I ended up going to college at Georgia Southern University. I'm a what you would call a triple eagle. I have 3 degrees from there, a a bachelor's in accounting, a master's in accounting, and a master's in business administration. I also have been doing taxes since 2012. I also am a serial entrepreneur. This is just the platform for one of my businesses, my second business, actually, Low Seed Financial and Business Solutions. I started my first business in 2017, which is actually a nonprofit organization called Restoring the Breach. I have a big, big heart for nonprofits and what they do within the community, within their community and the other communities that they may serve. So after starting Restoring the Breach, a lot of people would ask me to do different financial presentations, even before Restoring the Breach, because they may have known my financial education background. So after starting a nonprofit organization, people also asked, hey, can you assist my nonprofit organization in bookkeeping? Can you show me or tell me how to create my own nonprofit? And like I said, also with doing taxes, it was, can you file the taxes for my nonprofit? Can you file the taxes for my business? And then that, of course, has snowballed into me creating this business, again, Low Seed Financial and Business Solutions in 2019. In 2021, I went into business with my brother to create a podcast called Tithe Life. So, Tithe Life Co. is all about tithing, which I believe is the true foundation to my financial success. I give my full 10% to God first, and He continues to exceedingly and abundantly bless the 90% that I have left. So if there's any encouragement there, definitely tithe and check out the Tithe Life Co. YouTube page. That also has a lot of great content. So in 2022, created 2 more businesses, the Campbell brand, because I also am married, and my husband and I work on a few different ventures together. So the Campbell brand is all about the books that we have in us and are producing, as well as some consulting work and entertainment. And also the dual side to the Campbell brand, I kind of call them twins, the Campbell Foundation, which is all about supporting nonprofit organizations and ministries that are not necessarily connected to Restoring the Breach. So we definitely both have a heart for cancer awareness, for Christian missionary work. And we wanted to be able to support those things as well as other organizations within our community or communities that we're attached to. So between five businesses, between my education, like I said, I still did not consider myself a financial expert. I only recently felt like a financial expert last year, and I'll tell you why. So, if you have any familiarity with the Bible or some of scriptures from the Bible, there's one scripture in Deuteronomy 28, all about the blessings of obedience to God. And in that scripture, just in that passage, between verses 1 to 14 are all the blessings on on obedience, and then afterwards the blessing, the curses on disobedience. But in that part that talks about the blessings of obedience, it mentions that you're the head and not the tail. That's a blessing, to be the head and not the tail, to be above and not beneath. And then the last part is being the lender but not the borrower. So, getting back to the story about feeling like a financial expert, I wanted and desired to pour more money into my business, but not necessarily just straight from my checking account. So, what I did was I have a pretty healthy 403B account, and that is a traditional or IRA, individual retirement account, if any of you guys have one as well. So with my traditional 403B account, I can borrow from that at a very low interest rate, at a pace that also meets my need as far as the either months or years that I have to pay that back. And with and this just is for me, a lot of times people will seek out traditional financing for their businesses through banks, through personal loans, through grants. But I had the opportunity, because of what I was doing and have prepared myself with my retirement account, to borrow from myself. So going back to that biblical scripture, I was my own lender, and I was not truly borrowing from anyone else. I was borrowing from my own 403B. And that made me feel like, oh, wait, I'm on to something here. Even though I had again been filing tax returns for over 10 years, years worth of education, years worth of just being a financial consultant to others, running businesses. It truly made me feel like an expert when I could borrow from myself and I didn't have to go to the bank to borrow, or uh, any any other kind of lender. So I want to know just what you all believe makes someone a financial expert. So again, with some personal things for me, having healthy, like I said, a 403B, as well as a Roth IRA, as well as stocks, as well as government bonds, as well as a house that I share with my husband, just really putting myself in a good financial position to, one, not just benefit me and my family, but also encourage others. I will probably end up doing a part two, but I didn't I definitely did not grow up with a silver spoon at all. Like, I definitely struggled in growing up, struggled as I got to college and really started to transition myself into a better financial position as I started working, as I started learning, as I started making different investments in myself and in my businesses. And I think that's what really differentiates me from a lot of other people that you may see or that you may hear or get financial advice from, because they may have been in a better position because they had different sources of support where I did not. I'm not going to tell you I got a loan from a friend, a family member. I stayed with the family member. None of none of those things about me are true, and the people that are close to me can verify, even my clients can verify that that's not true. It wasn't like I said, any kind of windfall of money for me. It was literally dollar for dollar. I'll even again get to showing some things on this YouTube channel, just literally saving quarters, dimes, like really just being disciplined about the money that I was spending. And again, like I said about tithing, God continued to multiply and also make ways for opportunities for me to be able to uh, make money, to keep money, and to donate money. Um, that's how I view it. One of my sayings personally also is that your money has to have a job. Everyone in my house has to work, including my money. And if I'm just working for it and it's not working for me, it's not a beneficial relationship. So make sure that your money's working for you. Make sure that it is um, helping you to continue to build more assets, continuing to help you build legacy, really allowing it to be a building block for your future. But thank you again for logging on. Like I said, I have so much more to share, but I want to know again, what makes somebody a financial expert? What are some of the financial experts that you all follow? And what more should you expect from financial experts and the information that they should be giving you? Again, I want this to be a open YouTube channel where if you have questions, I can share the answers. No secrets, no tips, none of that between us in this community here. It's enough for all of us to have money. So I want to make sure I'm doing my part in helping you get your inheritance. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to talk with you soon. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share. The Savvy Steward.